Welcome back to Helping Others, where Chris is interviewing an author from Washington, Indiana. Let's listen.
Hi, my name is Christopher Garcia, and today I'm interviewing Bob Igleheart.
Okay. Go ahead.
And today we're making an episode of Helping Others. Helping others is we interview people in our community, like Mr. Wagner, Mr. Saito, Bob, Miss students here at Lena Dunn Elementary. And today I'm going to be asking Bob some questions. Ready, Bob?
Yes, I'm ready, Chris.
Why are you interviewing him?
Oh, and the reason I'm interviewing Bob is because I want to be an author when I grow up, and Bob also lives in Washington, Indiana, like me. Who persuaded you to become an author?
Well, it wasn't just one person. I was a teacher. I'm a retired teacher now. This is my 5th year being retired. And I noticed teaching 2nd grade especially that there were a lot of authors that were teachers or ex-teachers. Okay. And I thought, I can do that. And I love books. I like all kind of books for little kids. And I know kids like rhyming words. And I know kids like dogs. So I thought, hey, I've got kids that have dogs. So I could write about my granddogs. And I put that on my bucket list. And now I've written 3 books about my granddogs. And you have those 3 at your school.
Yes.
So yeah. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I had, it was really more than one person. It was like a bunch of people that kind of influenced me. So there you go.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How long have you been an author?
Well, all 3 of these books were published in 2017. So, so it hasn't been that long. So there you go.
How long did it take you to make these 3 books?
Well, each book was a little different. My first book was Buddy. Yeah. And the second book was Harley, and the third one was Izzy. Now, it took, I remember the end of 2016, I started working on Buddy. And what takes a while, and what's different about these 3 books, they're actual photographs that my daughter-in-law and my daughter took. And for the Buddy book, my daughter-in-law, her name is Ashley, she took all the pictures, but we had to get Buddy to do the different things in the book. Like he would be hiding behind a telephone pole, or he would be opening the doorknob, or he would be trying to open the door with a key fob. And so what we did, there was a lot of tricks. And when I come to schools and read my books, I always give away the little tricks. Anyway, so we used peanut butter to get Buddy to do different things. We put peanut butter like behind the telephone pole, and we put peanut butter on the doorknob. So, but a lot of the things Buddy did naturally, and all 3 dogs did. So that was kind of a trick to get Buddy to do different things. And then in the Harley book, there's a couple of my favorite pictures here. And one of my favorite pictures of all in the Harley book is Harley always jumped up to grab the doorknob whenever that would be my daughter and son-in-law. He belongs to my oldest daughter, Kayla. And anyway, every time they came in or out of the garage, he would be excited and he would jump up to grab the doorknob. And that's on one of the pages in here, if you look at the books. And so we had to have them open the garage door and wait for Harley to jump up, and he would grab it. And we had to snap the pictures right at the right time. So a lot of it took, 3 to 4 months, for these, these are preschool, kindergarten, 1st grade level readers. But to get the pictures, we had to redo and retake some pictures. And like we would roll the ball for Harley, and we wanted the right picture where he had his hands up in the air and his ears were spread out, So we had to take some pictures over and over. So it did take, I'd say 3 to 4 months for each book to get the pictures right. And then we submitted the pictures. And you guys realize that a lot of books, you have illustrators, people that draw pictures for the books, but mine are all actual real photographs that were taken by my daughter-in-law and daughter. And my daughter-in-law, Kayla, she took pictures, and Ashley took some for these. And then the 3rd book, Izzy actually lives where Buddy does. So then we took more pictures, a lot more pictures of Izzy. So it took a while to get the extra pictures, but it took a little work, but we got the pictures where we wanted, and then I had the matching rhymes to go with the pictures. Then I submitted the books. So there you have it.
What is your favorite book?
My favorite book is Buddy, because it was my first book, and Buddy's a beautiful dog. Can you see that clear? Can you see Buddy? Okay. So he's so that would be my favorite. I know you're not supposed to, yeah. You can't have favorite kids. We love all the kids, don't we, Miss Newkirk? And we teach them all the same. But I do have a favorite dog. He's an outside dog, but I love all three dogs. Buddy's an outside dog. Harley's an inside. I love Harley. Harley's 11 years old now. Buddy's about 8 years old, and Izzy's about 6 or 7. And Izzy's kind of real spastic. He likes to jump around and yip a lot, So, but I'd have to say Buddy is my favorite. So,
who is your favorite author?
Well, believe it or not, as a young kid, obviously I like rhyming words. So Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss is the man. The Cat in the Hat, and green eggs and ham. Go ahead.
Have you always lived in Indiana?
Yes, I have. I grew up in Evansville, went to Evansville Rights, and I went to USI before it was USI. And and then I've lived in Washington. This is 35 years now. So, but I taught in Shoals, Indiana. Go ahead.
As a child in elementary, who was your ace?
Well, my first ace would be my parents. I was fortunate enough, I had a mom and dad at home, and they had a lot of positive influence on me. And they were both very positive people. So, yeah.
I guess that's it.
Does he have any questions for you?
Or do you have any questions for me?
Have you? So you've seen, everybody has seen my books in the library?
I have.
Okay. Well, anyway, what I was going to say is you think there's some people, some of your classmates or some teachers that might want to be authors? Would you like to be an author?
Yes, I would.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you. If you have ideas about any kind of book, not just about rhyming books or any kind of book, write down your ideas, jot them down, keep a journal. Hey, you may wake up in the middle of the night. Hey, that's a great idea. Write it down because you might forget it later. And then you might add on to it. So, and what I want to share with everybody, I went through Pennant Publications. Pennant, can you see that on the back down there? Pennant Publications. Okay. P-E-N-I-T. Okay. But you can look inside the book. You have the books there. Pennant Publications. Okay. And you can go on their website, Pennant, and see all kinds of authors. There's young people like you, and there's older people, and there's all kinds of books, not just about dogs. There's books about haunted houses. There's books about all kinds of stuff. Any kind of book you can think of, they're on there. And it's very easy to communicate. When I wrote the books, I just did it all by email back and forth. And I submitted the words and I submitted the pictures. And the Debbie Stanton is the publisher, and they will work with you. And it's very easy to do. So I would encourage anybody, including the teachers, if you have an idea, it was one of the things on my bucket list. If you want to write a book, jot your ideas down. But Pennant Publications is a wonderful publisher, and there's other publishers out there. There are a lot of good ones. But write your ideas down, because you may to share your book. And I wrote these books just to bring joy to little kids, and because little kids like rhymes and they like dogs. So there you have it. And
thank you, Bob, for letting me interview you today.
Oh, you're welcome, Chris. And you tell all the teachers I said hi, and you be good for your teachers, and you guys listen to your teachers, and find something. You guys have a lot of great teachers out there, and behave in class and do the best you can do, and find something you love as you go into junior high and high school and beyond. Okay. And I expect to see you have a book written. You let me know. You send me an email when you write your first book. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
That was wonderful. Thank you guys so much for spending some time with us. See you next time.